Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about IRAs, individual retirement accounts. Okay, so most of you understand IRAs to be 401ks that your employer provide for you, or if you're in the medical field, a 403b. Well, there's another type of IRA system that you can use, and it's called self-directed IRA, which means that you have total control over the investment that you're investing your retirement funds in. So how do you start an IRA? Typically, most of us start them again through a 401k or a 403b. And in my case, I had a 401k through previously and a 403b. So when I left those jobs, that 401k and the 403b became available to use in a different way, meaning the company could no longer tell me how I had to invest to a certain degree and who I had to invest with. And what I mean by that is they would choose the platform or the custodian, such as Vanguard or any other company that helps companies to invest in stocks, right? So I was no longer under that particular control because I had left the company. So then I was able to transfer those IRAs into a self-directed IRA, and I started doing money lending deals with that IRA money. And what I mean by that is, in real estate, there are private money lenders who loan money to investors for real estate projects, such as mainly fix and flips, or if they want to buy and hold, but they just need the money initially for either the acquisition, the purchase of the property, or they may need the money for repairs. And sometimes, in some cases, they need money for purchase and repairs. So if it's a fix and flip, they're typically going to pay you your money back within 6 months to a year. If it's a buy and hold, they have to first purchase the property, repair it, get the property renovated in some cases, and then get a refinance through a regular mortgage company, and then that's when they would pay you your money back. Well, with my self-directed IRA, I use those funds. I loan them to, well, I don't personally use those funds. So let me back up and say, I provide those funds to investors for an interest fee. Usually my fee starts at about 15%, plus they pay all my custodial costs that are involved in handling my account and overseeing my account. So also, if you want, with a self-directed IRA, your IRA can own real estate, but you cannot commingle your personal funds with your self-directed IRA. So it's very important that you contact your custodian to find out what the exact rules are if you plan to use your retirement funds in your IRA to own real estate. There are very specific rules, and so you need to follow them. Otherwise, if you're found in violation, your IRA could be terminated. And it's a really excellent tool because it allows you greater access and control. Personally, I was afraid of the stock market because I never really understood why, when certain events would happen in the market that didn't really affect the companies that I was invested in, I didn't understand why the whole market would fall simply because something is happening over here across the world, or something over here is happening that isn't truly affecting the companies that I've been investing in. I wanted greater control. So I decided that when I heard about self-directed IRA, I thought this is a great tool. But I will caution you, there is no investment that is 100% safe. Even though you have greater control over your self-directed IRA, you still have to exercise good judgment, and you have to really understand the investor in which you're loaning your money to. Because, like I said, with any investment, you could gain money, but you could also lose money. So with self-directed IRAs, it is greater control. You have greater control. It just gives you another opportunity to make a different kind of investment. Your 401k or your 403b will have to remain with that company for as long as you're working with the company. So what that means is, most oftentimes there are restrictions. If you're currently working for a company that's funding your 401k or 403b, they will not allow you to take those funds and use them in a self-directed IRA. So again, the only time typically you're able to access those funds and transfer them from your old IRA or 403B is after you've left that company. Then you have access to those funds to invest how you like. Now remember, never accept a check and put it into your personal account when transferring from your old 401k or 403b to a self-directed. You want that money to be either wired or the money to be transferred via check directly to the IRA company, because if you ever deposit those funds in your personal bank account, they consider it as an early withdrawal if you are younger than 59 and a half. So there are some rules that you have to be aware of, and I want you to educate yourself. So what I'd like for you to do is do a little bit more research, talk to a trust company that will hold your funds in a self-directed IRA account. Find out all the rules and make sure that it's an investment that's right for you. Personally, I love it, and it takes a lot of my worry away with regards to the stock market. When the stock market is doing great and people are making money, it's good. But what happens when things happen beyond your control and you don't know what's going to happen in the market? It's just another avenue to have in order to make money, but you have a bit more control over it. So thanks for watching, and why don't you like and subscribe to my videos, and I will see you on the next episode.